Hi, Taylor T. Carlson here, and of course, Kino Lorber has been reissuing and remastering and putting out a lot of classic films, and I actually just got my hands on one of their 4K releases of a movie that, believe it or not, I had never seen before. The movie I'm referring to is from 1974, The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. This movie, of course, revolving around a gang of thugs taking a train hostage and putting in demands for a good deal of money in exchange for their release. I'm going to unbox this release and I'll share my opinions. Great artistry with that cover art there. I got a list of the stars of the film right there. There's our spine text, spine on the other side. Back cover has some photos, list of special features, description of the film, legalese and credits. We'll pop off the slipcover. We pretty much get the same thing underneath here. Inside we have our disc, and I will read the description of the film as follows. Brand new HDR Dolby Vision Master from a 4K scan of the original camera negative. Screen legends Walter Matthau and Robert Shaw team up with Martin Balsam and Hector Elizondo to deliver a surefire entertainment that's gripping and exciting from beginning to end. It is guaranteed to give you the ride of your life. A gang of armed professionals hijack a New York subway train somewhere outside of the Pelham station, threatening to kill one hostage per minute unless their demands are met. Forced to stall these unknown assailants until a ransom is delivered or a rescue is made, Transit Chief Lieutenant Garber must shrewdly outmaneuver one of the craftiest and cruelest villains in a battle of wits that will either heroically end or tragically. Featuring masterful direction by Joseph Sargent, gorgeous widescreen photography by Owen Roisman, a classic rousing score by David Shire, and top-notch editing by Jerry Greenberg and Robert Q. Lovett. Again, this was a movie I had never seen before, but the names of some of the stars in this immediately caught my eye. I mean, these are some actors I absolutely love, and I'd never even heard of this movie before. Apparently, there was also a remake of it that came out much more recently. I've never seen that, so I can't comment on that, but I mean, you have the likes of Walter Matthau, who honestly I think is one of the most diverse actors out there. I mean, he can play everything from, like, you know, the troubled head of a nuclear family in Bigger Than Life, but then he could also play something like Mr. Wilson in the 1990s Dennis the Menace movie. And then, of course, you have Robert Shaw, one of the all-time great actors, probably best remembered for playing the character Quint in Jaws, but then he's been in everything from Russia with Love to The Battle of the Bulge to A Bridge Too Far, and he's great in everything. Martin Balsam, very underrated actor. He, of course, played the detective in the original Psycho. He was one of the jurors in the original 12 Angry Men, and then he even showed up many years later as an apartment foreman in Death Wish 3. Hector Elizondo, admittedly I'm less familiar with, but his performance here is no less excellent. This movie does a great job creating tension and a relatable situation, particularly in these troubled times we live in now. It's great to see these stars, as well as the supporting cast, put forth something that'll keep you on edge from start to finish. Despite that, the movie's not above occasionally having a sense of humor, and that does help to break the tension here and there. I absolutely love this movie, and it's one I'll certainly be paying plenty more visits to, so I'm glad that I picked up Kino Lorber's 4K disc. I am happy to say that this disc looks absolutely fantastic. The original photography, of course, done in widescreen and remastered here to bring out all the colors and shadows, comes together very nicely, and I'm happy to say that I haven't seen any previous releases of the film, but I doubt that any of them would look nearly as good as what you'll get on this disc. This is what classic, gritty films are supposed to look like. Remastered to look their absolute best, but still retaining their natural filmic look with no unnecessary digital tinkering, noise reduction, or artificial sharpening. We get audio commentary tracks on here as well, plus the Blu-ray disc includes several featurettes, including interviews with the cast and crew. I highly recommend this package. It's a fantastic movie that's worth rediscovering, or in my case, discovering for the first time. Absolute highest recommendations here. What do you think of The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3? Do you think this is one of the great movies of the 70s? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content. I'm always posting new videos. And be sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. See you next time.